Lebanese Ether, Freestyle Drive, Season 3, Episode 9. Got a legendary MC with me today, Rock. What's going on, my man, Rock? From hip-hop group, Heltah Skeltah, Boot Camp Clik, all legendary New York hip-hop. So happy to have you in the car with me today.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. This shit is nice. I like this shit.
All right. Just picked you up from your hood in Brownsville.
Yeah, man. Sackman Street. I thought you was going to catch some Sackman Street, but you know,
I made the turn.
That ain't for them anyway.
I understand. No, I was trying to catch some of it, you know what I'm saying? But ended up just trying to get my direction because I'm doing a special episode today. I'm taking you to the city to meet my man who's a pastry chef and all that. So we'll get into that later, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Get into what later? A pastry chef?
A pastry chef, exactly. It's like, what's that got to do with hip hop, right?
Listen, know what I'm saying? No, I mean, look. What a lot of people don't know is one of my secret, you know, in-house AKAs is JFK, stand for Junk Food King. You know what I mean?
Junk Food King,
Junk Food King. Like, we would be on the road, like we would be overseas and shit. And it, you know, we all got multiple jobs besides rapping. You know, when you doing this blue collar hip hop shit, you know, you ain't got a whole, you ain't on no prima donna shit with a whole bunch of serving.
Understood.
I mean, you got a certain, but we still all multitasking. One of my unspoken jobs was snack coordinator.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas could be sleep, like I could be sleep on the bus or the fucking in the van. We in Russia somewhere, not Russia. I never been to Russia.
Okay, but understand. Yeah, you on tour in Europe, yeah.
And niggas will wake me up to come inside the school, to come inside the store to help them pick out decent snacks because we can't read the language.
There's random stuff out there you can't read them.
You can't read the language.
But you know the good stuff. Is that what you saying?
I'm the fucking snack coordinator,
That's
nigga.
crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? And I could be at my 10th dream. Like it don't even like I appreciate the fact that my brothers respected my expertise enough to hold me to my job.
Understood. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, what are some of the classics?
And even even before that, like long before I was a Rockness Monsta, I was a Cookie Monster.
You serious? Like that's what you
like that was my first nickname as a kid.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, so it kind of fits, and you switch it to Rockness Monsta. I mean, you kept the Monster, but
look, like the Monster shit happened so many years after. Like, you know, I was already running these streets. There wasn't nobody on the streets knew that I was a cookie like that. That was just that was a family. That was family aunts and moms and shit like that.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, but full circle, it kind of came back.
Yeah, poetic justice. Because I still fuck some cookies up.
So I mean, did you grow up in Brownsville?
Yes, I did.
How was it like growing up in Brownsville as a young cat, enjoying cookies and everything?
It was a fun ride. You understand what I'm saying? It was, you know, a lot of things happened. Some good things and some bad things. Like, you know, I didn't have it that bad, but I damn sure ain't have it good. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you know, I always had a roof over my head. I always had, you know, food and clothes. But, you know, my clothes wasn't never fly.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my cereal wasn't never sweet. You know what I'm saying? It was always...
Or the brand name went on like that? Is that what you're saying?
None of the good shit, B. You know what I'm saying? I had what I needed. I had all of what I needed and none of what I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
You got the sustenance to,
to
survive and everything.
3 hots in a cot, nigga.
Yeah.
Other than that, drill sergeant shit in my crib, like. But outside my crib, you know, it was, you know, it was crazy, and I think my mom's, you know, a lot of people looked at my, you know, I always grew up thinking my mom was the meanest lady in the world, and she's still mean to this day. She mean as fuck, but that's beside the point. What I didn't realize till I was older is my mom, she had to be afraid. Like, that had to be a big part of her drill sergeantry. You know what I'm saying?
Like a faith for her kids, you mean?
Because we was in Brownsville, and Brownsville was fucking crazy, B. Like it was like, you could have heard all kinds of, I know you probably heard stories about the Tomahawks and all of these other gangs and shit that was out there before D-Seps and Low Lives and you know, of course, way before the Bloods and the Crips was out there.
This when you was younger, you saying?
Yeah, when I was young, right? But it was a gang out there that nobody ever talks about, and it was a gang called the MLC, and these niggas terrorized the Ave and they was all Latins. Basically, I think they was all Puerto Ricans.
Well,
I didn't
Bushwick
know.
Ave or which Ave did they?
No, Mother Gaston, Stone Ave.
Okay, Stone
You know
Ave.
what I'm saying? Like that was they fucking
That was the
Ave,
territory, like on some warrior shit.
Like this shit was crazy, son. Like. Because if you notice, like all of the bodegas, you know, back before all of the bodegas had, you know, like Arab,
Middle Eastern, and
you know what I'm saying,
South
shit like
Asian,
that.
all that, yeah.
It was all Latins in the bodegas. You know what I'm saying? So it was like all the bodegas was on the Ave, and them niggas had that whole Ave. And I mean, like they had gang members of every fucking, like I was 6 years old by the time I was aware of these niggas, fully aware of them.
They had like an outfit too, like
No,
a gear that
no,
they
not
rock?
really.
Okay.
No, not really. These niggas was called the MLC, right? Stood for Music Loving Crew. Feds never knew what hit them. Got that? You'd have never seen these niggas coming. I mean, they used to break dance and shit like that. But this shit, these niggas was crazy.
So
right?
they was, why didn't they name themselves something musical if they was involved in some, was that like a front kind of?
I mean, no, because hip hop was alive and popping back then too.
Okay. So they was in both. They were into both.
They was into both. I don't know why they. I mean, like I don't know why they called themselves the Music Loving Crew.
Like, were they trying to pursue music?
I don't know. I don't think so. They just like breakdancing and shit.
But it was dope. Breakdancing
it was dope. But them
Everybody,
niggas was a menace to the Ave. Like I had a homeboy that was down with them. Dude, his name was Mike, right? Me and Mike used to steal out of stores together. I'm 6 years old. We used to go like these niggas was bad. You understand what I'm saying?
You were stealing out of their stores, basically, or the stores that they ran, or whatever.
No, I didn't
bodegas.
even just bodegas.
Okay,
I didn't know.
bodegas,
I didn't know. I didn't understand who ran nothing. I didn't even. I didn't know that niggas was selling drugs or. I didn't even. I was so young. I didn't get all of that. You know what I'm saying? And even as I started to grow older, for some reason, I didn't pick up on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be able to go on a block and see that this is a crack block, because I was always looking inward in my mind.
Okay.
I was old, because by the time I was 11 years old, I was already thinking of raps. I was, you know what I'm saying? So by the
That's
time
what I wanted to get into. So you started thinking about hip hop at a young age.
Yeah, like I wrote my first rap, I was 11 years old. By the time crack hit, I was like 14, 15. And by that time, I was already trying to be nice. You know what I'm saying? At the rap shit. So
like bars, you mean? Like,
yeah.
It wasn't like about the gangster shit necessarily. It was about
it wasn't about
rhymes
gangster
and
shit
lyrics
yet.
and
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice, but meanwhile in my life I was already doing gangster shit. I just wasn't fucking with drugs. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pick that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was developing, how you say, like aggressive behavior and shit. You know, I was aggressive young teenager and shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting into shit. You know,
so you got involved in some of the gangs later on yourself?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, but like I used to, you know, we used to do robberies and shit like that. Like I said, I was stealing out of stores when I was 6 years old with the MLC youngins.
Okay.
With little Mike from the MLC.
So that's what you was rocking with the MLC at that young age. You just didn't know it was official, but
I knew him.
Yeah, you knew
I was
him.
still terrified of
So
him.
Mike was with MLC.
Yeah.
Understood.
He was a little nigga that was down.
So y'all was fucking up the profits of all the bodegas in the neighborhood, right? With the snacks and shit. So
but I was still terrified of these niggas. Like by the time, and I'm 6 years old, me and Mike was friends. And so, you know, by the time I was like 11, 12, 13, like them niggas was a problem that I had to consider. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Mike and maybe two other niggas was the only two niggas that was my age when I was young, and Mike was my friend, so I was good. But by the time I was like 11, 12, 13, and I was big, so you couldn't tell I was young. Okay. So any 17-year-old nigga might want to rock it off with me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So you was involved in a lot of fights at that time? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was terrified of them niggas though. Like I had with them niggas to be honest, like all I ever had was like real, like was like a couple of standoffs. I never had an actual fight with one of those.
Was you part of an official crew at that time?
Nah,
it was just some solos?
Nah, it was just me and my homeboys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, but you know, in this day and age, like those is our homeboys. I mean, who's ever left? You know what I'm saying? Because you know the end results of long time gang activity and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that's left, they cool as fuck. Shout out to my man Lelo. You know what I'm saying? Lelo was one of the wildest ones, B.
And he was your boy at the time? This was your rivalry at the time? This is
rivalry. It wasn't a rivalry. Okay. It's just these niggas was the gang and we wasn't.
I got you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Shit was crazy.
So,
they didn't really have no rivals I knew about. They just had conquests.
They just conquered. They just controlled. They just whatever.
The shit was theirs, B.
That's dope. That's crazy, man. I love hearing them New York stories.
That
you know?
Shit was crazy. Like to keep it 100, when you hear boot camp niggas scream, that was they shit.
Shit. All right.
That was they shit.
That was the call or whatever.
That was like their shit.
What did that mean? Did that mean
that was their call?
That means like everybody get together, what the fuck?
Whatever. Not even for anything. They call you out the window.
All right.
That was they shit.
That was a call.
But it's like when we started rapping, we built a lot of bridges. You know what I'm saying? Like we were hometown heroes. You know what I'm saying?
How did that happen? Because
when we started rapping professionally, like it's like we had the support of like whatever MLC niggas was left over. Like we grew, you know what I'm saying? We grew through all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We had the support of them. Like you know, there was a time before when my building. It's only 4 buildings in my project.
Okay.
And my building was separate because the other 3 are on the same block, and mine is you have to cross the street to get. Niggas, it was wild segregation. Niggas used to treat us like dirt in my, you know what I'm saying? That changed with me and Steel.
So the other 3 buildings against the 1 building, you're saying?
Yeah, that changed when me and Steel united.
Where was Steel?
He was across the street in one of those other 3 buildings.
Gotcha, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So how long you known Steel? How did that, was he younger, a young age?
Yeah, we was about 14.
Okay.
I was 14, he was 15.
So you was rapping at the time because you started at 11.
Yeah.
So let's go back to 11 years old. What was your name at the time? What was your hip hop name? Did you go on by a name at the time?
My first rap name was Dr. Ace.
Dr. Ace. Okay.
Yeah, I was modeling my favorite rapper at the time was Dr. Ice from UTFO. UTFO is what made me. UTFO and my man Ran is what made me write my first rap.
Wow.
I think UTFO is what made me first like hip hop because I wasn't really into it before UTFO and Fat Boys. Whoever came first or second, that was when I got into hip hop.
That was the first influences, the early influences, you saying?
That's what made me love it. You know what I'm saying? What made me start liking it. And my favorite rapper at the time, like, because I used to beatbox. You understand what I'm saying? Like, was you
beatboxing before writing rhymes?
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? But like, my man Randy wrote a rap. You know what I'm saying? And he wrote a rap. I was like, if he wrote a rap, I know I could write a rap. And it was that simple. I went home and I wrote a rap.
So he was like your homeboy.
Yeah, he was my homeboy.
And he was writing raps. I was like, I could do this shit.
Yeah, like he just surprised me one day.
Was he alright? Or you was like, nah, you know.
His rap was good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A nigga came to school one day with a rap. I was like, word? This nigga wrote a rap. I know I could do that. You know what I'm saying? So I did. I wrote one.
Do you remember what your first rhymes were?
It was about saying no to drugs. I don't remember the bars.
Okay, nice. So was that Reagan era shit? Say no to drugs rap. You don't remember the lines though. So when did you start taking it seriously? Okay, you're 11 years old when you really started. You know.
I wrote my first rhyme when I was 11. I wrote my second rhyme when I was 12. Like I had that one rhyme for that first year.
One whole year.
That 1 year. I knew how to spit the shit out that bitch though, right? You know what I'm saying? Then I wrote another verse. So then I had 2 raps for that year. Knew how to spit the shit out them bitches. You understand what I'm saying?
How was the responses? Like, where were you spitting the verses at?
I mean, just around my friends or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
And how was they?
Yeah, niggas was fucking with it, you know what I'm saying?
Was they like, yo, this shit is dope, you gotta do it more?
I don't even remember all that.
Okay.
I just know that I was doing it, and by the 3rd year I started writing, you know, verses and shit, you know, beatboxing with my mans and rhyming all in the hallway and beating on the wall and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So how did you? I mean, were you supposed to do a solo career first before you joined the group?
I mean, I always wanted a partner though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like as a kid, you want friends. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, some kids are loners from the jump or whatever. I'm kind of a loner now. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you looking for friends. You looking for something to fit in. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
So how did that come about? You and Sean Price, how did y'all link
Well, that
up
was
to
later.
form?
Like,
was
you know
later.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
That was a little bit later.
So you was MCing with other cats before that, like other?
Not really. My first actual partner was my cousin. I could never find a partner. You know what I mean? I ran in. Understand? I just started 11 first round, 12 second round, 13 got some rounds, 14 I met Steel.
Okay, that's when you met Steel
You
from the
understand
buildings
what I'm
across
saying?
the street.
Right.
So that kind of brought y'all together. The bridge
Right.
kind of okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now, like,
Steel was rapping at the time too.
right. Me and Steel are actually the only two boot camp niggas that met because of rap. Because I was rapping already, people were starting to know, and his uncle, who I knew, introduced us. You know what I'm saying? And
so it's very much. I mean, it's very much possible you could have started a group with another member of the Boot Camp Clik.
yeah, a lot.
At that time,
a lot of people from Ceflo, you know, they're not a lot, but there are some people in Ceflo that'll run up on a nigga till this day, be like, yo, Ceflo is my projects, by the way. They run up on me and be like, yo, or in conversation, they be like, I don't know why you and Steel never made a group. You know what I'm saying? Why? It was like, it just didn't make, I don't know, it didn't look right to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not only are me and Steel rappers, we both draw. And when a person can draw, what that means is you have a good perception of how things are supposed to look, or how things look right, how things look good, what things look off. You know what I'm saying? So we never even considered being a group. It just
Okay.
But
y'all was vibing in a different way at the time. Is that kind of?
Nah, we was, like I said, we met on the strength of rap, and immediately the rap shit started with us. You know what I'm saying? And Still had more of he had a more organized movement at the time than I did.
Okay.
I looked at his movement and was like, my movement ain't
Like
got
Smith
nothing.
and Wesson movement at that
It
time,
wasn't
that was
Smith
way
and
before
Wesson
that.
yet.
Was way before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I looked at his movement, I looked at my movement. I'm like, these niggas got shit going on. My movement, these niggas got jokes. I'm fucking with these niggas. You understand what I'm saying?
So you brought the snacks and the jokes, and that's kind of what was your big snacks at the time? What was the snacks?
I mean, like I didn't look like on this, at this point, like, you know what I mean, like, fuck shit. Look back at that time, it was Wild Little Debbie and this, that, and the third.
Okay,
but I wasn't bringing the snacks back then.
Okay, yeah. Because y'all wasn't touring. That wasn't a tour time.
Those internal skills hadn't presented themselves yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it was a bunch of weed, booze, and you know, turntables and microphones and shit.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Still had a DJ that was actually nice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He had dances and shit.
Steel was solo at this time, or was
he was solo.
He was more solo at the time. Okay.
Yeah, he was solo. Matter of fact, he was solo and he was part of a group. He had a partner, it was a dude by the name of Chase and shit. Shout out to him, whoever he had. It was Chase and Steel when I first seen him.
Okay.
You know
That was the name. Oh, that was Chase and Steel. That was the name of the group. Nice.
Yeah.
So Boot Camp Clik was kind of developing at the time.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If me and Steel would have just been a group, then Boot Camp would have never happened.
Like that expansion and
yeah, it would have never happened. Like me and Steel spoke about that one time. You know what I mean? Like it would have never unfolded. Like I wouldn't have continued to look for a partner. Wouldn't have found Sean P. You understand what I'm saying?
We could still get a Rock Steel album.
I mean, we talk about it all the time, but son be fronting.
2000 something, you know?
He be fronting. He like, you know what I'm saying? We talk about it all the time, you know what I'm saying? And he just smile and shit, all handsome and shit. Fuck out of here, Still. Let's rap.
Let's get the album done.
But,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking.
So how did you get introduced to Sean Price? How did that come later on?
I mean, I already knew him, but I didn't know him yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This, like I said, all of a nothing, me and Steel are the only ones who met on the strength of rap.
Hip hop, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was on some street shit, you mean?
Yeah,
where
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah?
Like, look, I just posted yesterday, right? I'm gonna read the post word for word what I posted. I think it was yesterday, right? Or the day before. This picture right here, Blam, right?
Yeah.
Can the camera see this right here?
They can see,
They can see
They
that?
can see that.
This dude right here, right? The caption goes, "Story time with Rocco," right? When I got kicked out of my first high school, Lafayette High School,
I saw that.
They put me in the bottom of the barrelist school in Brooklyn. First of all, shit was in Brownsville. That's already bad. Then the shit was called high school redirection. Yeah, not redirection, high school. The shit happened to be across the street from the junior high school I went to. The teachers in junior high school used to be like, you keep acting up, we gonna see you gonna end up over there in that school over there with them niggas. And we was straighten the fuck up. These niggas had beds and shit over there. You know what I mean? And this was before the whole big gang revolution. Shit was bad. Anyway, I landed in that school, in the homeroom with this fool here.
Okay.
This nigga is retarded. But for some reason, him and his boys rock with me though. And these are the niggas that led me straight to Ruck. These niggas just happened to be Ruck's team. I mean, I knew Sean. We were kind of family, but not close though. I hadn't met Ruck yet, which is who I became friends with. Without this guy here, there would have been no Heltah Skeltah.
Wow.
This is my man, T. White, a.k.a. Norton. And y'all should thank him.
That's a picture you posted. Everybody should check it on your IG.
Right. It's on my IG, Rockness BCC. It's verified, so you know it's the one. You know what I'm saying?
That's a crazy story right there. So, and that's a recent picture. You still know.
Yeah. We hung out at the fucking at the Smith and Wesson show. It was a Smith and Wesson show recently. You know what I'm saying? At the Blue Note, we went and did that.
Nice.
And he was there.
That's a dope. I mean, caption right there in the story you're telling. And you saying you got kicked out of Lafayette because I did see that. And I'm like, Lafayette was a badass school as far as I know.
You know what's
and
crazy?
This dude is acting like Lafayette is good.
You know what's crazy though? Lafayette back in New York, our high school applications was like college applications. Like you filled out to go see what they don't do that in some states. So that's why I'm detailing this shit. Like when you was in the 8th grade, getting out of junior high school, you filled out high school applications and you chose mad schools, your 10 top schools of what you wanted to go to, like it was college. And whoever accepted you. And I wasn't. By the time I was a boy genius in elementary school. When I got to high school, girls got in the picture, the shit, and whatever else, shit got whack, and I got real extra regular, real distracted. You understand what I'm saying? So,
because teenage,
so I'm just put all right. I knew that I knew that I was still smart, whatever. Of course, my mother would have killed me if I didn't put the smartest fucking schools on the shit. You understand what I'm saying? So those was my top choices. But after those, I'm not. You think I'm really sitting there reading the catalogs to all these schools?
Exactly.
Man, I'm picking the names that sound attractive to me. And Lafayette sounded like Lexington Avenue, like Madison Avenue.
Name, right?
You understand what I'm saying? It just sounded like a street in fancy Manhattan to me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. So I chose Lafayette, and that's the only school that accepted my old regular ass. You understand what I'm saying? So when I go there, and that was probably like the last school on my list, right? Or whatever, but when I go there, that's this nigga car right there stealing my change, right? When I go there, fucking, the niggas there like, yo, I don't understand why y'all come all the way from cross town to go to this school.
It is far, it is definitely. Yeah.
And we like, what you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I came out here for computer science. Niggas like, yo, the niggas in Marlboro Projects, this was their zone.
That's their school, exactly.
This is the school that they go to when nobody picked them.
My boys went to Lafayette. As far as I knew, it wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? I had to go to Dewey, so we used to pass by Lafayette.
You went to Dewey?
I went to Dewey.
Oh, so you lucky bastard.
Exactly. I went to the art, it was more like let you out and shit.
So many bitches.
Hippie shit. That too.
Oh my God.
Story close to Coney Island, cutting class and all that shit. But we would pass Lafayette. My boys be going there. It's like, you don't want no trouble with nobody from Lafayette. Just,
the chicks in Dewey were real. Like it seemed like y'all only had 10 dudes.
I am going the right way though, right?
Let's see.
Hopefully. I think we are, but yeah, okay.
Nah, we might have went too far. Let's see.
It's telling me to go back the other way now, We might have went super far.
Yeah, we on our way to the Bronx.
Yeah, shit. Should have this shit on. All right, we're good. We
Browns,
talking.
nigga.
We're doing a 5-borough tour.
Fuck it. Yo.
All right, we'll go back around.
Nah, but what was
So we was talking about Lafayette and all that. So then,
yeah.
so you got transferred to the other school.
Yeah, and I went out there and was bugging out in Lafayette, like, you know what I'm saying. But I was mediocre bugging in Lafayette because I was stealthy. You know what I'm saying. I was still kind of a good kid.
You were into the arts too, into drawing, music.
Yeah, but I wasn't like Lafayette didn't support that. You know what I'm saying? Like they had no interest in you know, nurturing those talents. You know what I'm saying? And plus that ain't what I signed up for. It might have been, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't that, I don't know, it wasn't that like hip hop didn't rule the world yet. You know what I'm saying?
At that time, yeah.
It's like now they teaching hip hop in schools.
True.
They wasn't doing that back then, so
it wasn't that, you couldn't relate to that time like that,
right.
The art and the music or whatever.
Right. So I was just, you know, I went to Lafayette, you know, I had a mediocre 9th grade, a mediocre 2nd year, but no. I had a mediocre 9th grade and a moderately berserk 2nd year.
Okay.
Moderately.
So how long you was in Lafayette for 2 years?
3 years.
3 years. So it's 3 years, and then you went to transfer to the new school.
Yeah.
And that's how them dudes introduced you to rock.
Right.
Okay. Why did y'all go with the name Rock and Rock? Was that decided
My name
together?
was already Rock.
Your name
His
was
name
Rock.
was already Rock.
Okay. So you was going by Rock at that time already. So
my shit went from Jab Rock to JB Rock to just Rock. Well, it went from Jab Rock to JB Rock to the motherfucking Rock, then just Rock.
And you also go by Rockness Monsta.
Yeah, that came later though.
Big Rock too. You go by that
Big
too?
Rock,
Yeah,
absolutely.
So you end up linking up with Ruck, Sean P, and y'all started talking about let's make music together? Or how did that?
Not at first. I felt like, you know, like tact means a lot to me. And I ain't never wanted to be no new nigga in the situation going, yo, let's do this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just played my position to see how this is going to work out. Like, we're going to rock with each other and we're going to see what happens. Even though I knew wholeheartedly that this nigga should probably be my partner. I had a partner at the time, but my partner was a female. It was my cousin. She was dope.
Oh, that's
She
dope.
was a fucking beast, right? You know what I'm saying? I was like, we're going to be dope, you know what I'm saying? She, you know what I'm saying? She's a female. We're going to be the first first version of that. You know what I'm saying?
Because I can't think of any other group from
Right.
the 90s who was like that. It was like an official group, you know?
Right.
Like that went back and forth in the rhymes.
Yeah, but she was also part of another group, which was an all-girl group, you know what I mean? And she was doing all the writing for the whole group and shit. And it was like, you know, it was taking up too much of her. I ain't have her. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't available for our
The solo or the other group.
for our shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We tried, you know what I'm saying? We didn't just break up, but it was just what had happened was I got locked up. And when I got locked up,
How old were you?
I was 19. I got locked up in 92. And while I was gone, she just focused on what she was doing. Okay. Meanwhile, I spoke to Ruck. I would call Ruck once a month. I couldn't even talk. Ruck was so stupid. This nigga was so hilarious. Like I couldn't call him more than I would call him once a month because my phone calls with him would be too disruptive. You understand what I'm saying? Like the nigga how you die, you know, a nigga got you laughing out loud for real, not just typing LOL. I mean, you laughing your fucking head off and you in a jail. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in a jail where I'm the youngest nigga in the jail. I'm the youngest nigga in this whole fucking building, right? I done managed to, every nigga who was there when I was there, remember me, trust me. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm the youngest nigga there, but I'm not no wild nigga. I'm a smart nigga. I ain't no bitch nigga, and I'm not no loud nigga. I just got a big voice, but I'm not a loud nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not gonna be on the I can't be on the phone with Ruck. every day. I couldn't call him, but in the
because it'd be disruptive for you where you was locked up.
Yeah, it's disruptive. Yeah. I ain't need all that right there.
Yeah.
And one call was enough. Nigga had he the kind of funny where 2 days later you still laughing at the phone call. You understand what I'm saying? So all I needed was that.
So, what would he be telling you? Like, there's shit going on? Like,
shit
what
going on. It don't even. But he don't even. That nigga could just make fun of nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
was it the delivery too? Like the delivery of the lines?
His delivery is everything. Right? But at some point on one of those phone calls, we decided that when I got home, it was gonna be Rock and Rock.
So Rock was still rapping at the time? Was he?
He was rapping.
Yeah.
Nigga was fucking amazing.
But he was doing a solo thing at the time.
He had a partner too. But his partner wasn't, he wasn't working out for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So y'all told, that's crazy. So it's from while you were incarcerated when y'all decided to create Heltah Skeltah?
Yeah, we just didn't call it that.
Understood, yeah. When did you end up calling Heltah Skeltah?
A few months later after I came home. I don't remember.
And that's a crazy name too. Right? It's like the Charles Manson shit, right?
Yeah,
Is that
Charles Manson don't.
Okay.
Charles Manson took a word that he was that's a phrase that already existed.
Understood.
You know what I'm
just
saying?
took it and he made it, twisted it into his.
Yeah, to his own shit.
But what did y'all mean when y'all made it? What was like when y'all first formed Rock and Rock?
I mean, Heltah Skeltah means utter confusion. Heltah Skeltah is what Charles Manson was afraid of.
That's what he thought was going to happen or something.
Right.
That's why he had to stop it or something and kill people.
He was afraid that the world was going to get turned upside down. And in his view, his opinion of that was a race war where at the end the blacks won. The world would be turned upside down. That's what Heltah Skeltah meant.
That's
to
what
him.
Exactly, his crazy paranoid self was trying to instigate this shit too. Like supposedly when he killed those celebrities, he was trying to blame it on the Black Panther Party or something like that. So the police would attack the Black Panther Party and then start a race war and whatever, and things was going on in the 60s and 70s and all. I'm not don't know exact years right now with Charles Manson or whatever, but that Heltah Skeltah is some crazy shit. So y'all took the name, was like we're gonna
and we knew all of that. Well, we knew everything I just told you. We knew. You understand what I'm saying? One day, Ruck just walked up on me. He's like, yo, I got a new name for the group. I'm like, what? He's like, Heltah Skeltah. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, shit.
What the fuck is that, dude?
Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
He told me. I was like, alright, sounds good. Let's roll.
Oh my god. Because it doesn't sound like something you would expect a rap group to necessarily call themselves,
right.
I
read a comment, somebody was showing us love, right? Online somewhere, and somebody, like one of that person's friends was like, I never heard of them. Are they horrorcore? And Shorty was like, nah, but they're kind of horrorcore adjacent. I felt like.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, because a name like that does sound like some group would be more into the horrorcore shit.
Right.
So y'all ended up releasing an album in '96. Is that when y'all released the first album, the Nocturnal, Heltah Skeltah official project?
Like our first single, I believe, came out in like '95.
Okay.
Like, with the Fab Five and shit.
I mean, that's a crazy hip hop era right there. 95, 96, all the classics was dropping then. Everything that we love now was from that, from that era. At least most of the hip hop heads and shit.
Yeah.
So, how was the reception with the album dropping in '96?
I mean, people loved it.
I mean, how long was you incarcerated for before you came out?
I was only locked up for about 6 months.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was long enough. I mean, and to mind you, Black Moon, Who Got the Props was already out
at the time
when I got locked up. I didn't meet Buckshot until after I came home.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So when you came home, was Boot Camp Clik more formed at the time? Was it kind of expanded a little bit?
Nah, it was forming still.
It was forming still.
Like, if you listen to Into the Stage, I don't think you hear any mention of Boot Camp Clik. I don't think. You hear that on Smith & Wesson's The Shining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, a lot of people, a like we all give all the glory to my nigga Still. You know what I mean? For being the basically the creator of the boot camp. He was. You know what I mean? Like it all started with his movement. You know what I mean? I joined his movement.
Okay.
When he was the only one rapping in it. You know what I mean? Tech didn't rap yet. You know what I mean? But he had a movement already. He had dancers, a DJ, hype men, a manager, all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? When I met him, that's when he had that already. He was 15 fucking years old.
That's crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, like so it's like from the moment me and Still started rocking with each other, like I said earlier, if we would have just formed a group, then it wouldn't have been no boot camp. Like I brung in Ruck, I also brung in Strang, I brung in Louisville, Still brung in Tech, Still brung in Buckshot. You understand what I'm saying? One of the most valuable pieces to the whole puzzle. You understand what I'm saying?
So when that happened, everybody, y'all was forming. You released the album at the time. Was y'all touring at the time? Like was life totally different going from being a dude from Brownsville to being a rap group?
I mean, it was gradual because Buckshot was moving and he was taking Still and Tech with him, and we would be home, you know, sharpening our swords. This was how the Fab Five was birthed. Just because Heltah Skeltah and OGC would be together. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of times, okay.
While Smith and Wesson was gone with Black Moon. Come back, we would be at the Dog Hilly. That was Top Dog's crib. The Dog House. We would be over there, and when Still and Tech and Buck and Five would get back, you know what I mean? They would come back, mad weed and mad bowls of cereal and shit. Mad boxes of cereal and milk and ice cubes, because Buck liked his milk real cold and shit.
Ice cubes, damn.
Word.
I never had it that way, but
Nigga Buck was crazy, right? But yeah, it'd be late night, we be in the crib, blacked out on the floor, they come home, waking niggas up, kicking niggas in the boots, throwing bags at him. I ain't even know how to roll. I always remember Buck. Buck was cause Buck and Still. No, Still was my dude. Like certain dudes was not sympathetic to the fact that I didn't know how to roll.
Like
yet.
roll L's or whatever.
I didn't know how to roll L's. Like the niggas Still would have, you know, like Ruck jokes, but that's my boy. But the jokes still, you know, it's the Strang jokes. Like Tech.
Even till today, they're still making jokes about.
I mean, I can roll.
No, I know. But they bring it up once in a while.
No, Tech was the worst. Me and Tech had friendship problems over me not knowing how to roll. Right, like shit was crazy. Like he was.
Like you would roll it up in a canoe and all types of shit.
I just couldn't roll it first. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was like, yo. He's like, how you smoke? Not only do you smoke as much as you smoke, right? You know, and I didn't get it back then. I mean, it's not even that I didn't get it. I was just, you know, I just didn't want to get it back then. Like, I didn't know how to roll, but I didn't have the right to be mad at Tech for being mad at me.
Yeah, I got you.
You understand
what I'm saying? He had a point.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? But I didn't get, because like not only do you smoke as much weed as me, right? But you Big Rock. That mean you somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Like, how Big Rock of the boot camp spoke?
Can't roll an L?
Can't roll an L. Be you big doofy. The fuck is wrong with you? You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, that would be our nights and shit. You know what I'm saying? Top Dog, one of his secret jobs is that nigga will put together a real deal healthy meal out of scraps. That nigga will wake you up with a bowl of what looks like slop. You just better be glad he woke you up. Eat it. You gonna love it.
It was actually good.
Every time. You at a restaurant. Niggas, everything that niggas don't want, you want your coleslaw, he take that. You don't want that? You don't want that pickle? You take that.
Turn it into something later.
Turn it into
5-course gourmet meal and shit. So yeah.
Word up. Shit is crazy. Yeah.
So at the time you dropped the album, the reception was good because y'all, I mean, Heltah Skeltah was fucking popping at the time.
Yeah, it was. It never really felt like we was popping.
Okay.
You know why? Because it was always other. You know, the climate was crazy back then. You know, the competition was stiff. You know what I'm saying?
So many different groups or solo
acts.
There was
a lot of groups that was out there that was selling more records than we were.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas we might have had the same amount of love in Brooklyn and in our hometown, in the 5 boroughs and throughout the Eastern Seaboard or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like certain other dudes, it was levels to this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And if you went gold or platinum, it was a little bit different than it was for, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, it's all good though. I definitely had fun. You know what I mean? But I feel like that kept us grounded. Like I got homeboys who've been working in the industry ever since. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, I never met dudes as cool as y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? They like, I deal with and some of these dudes be dudes that I respect. You know, these the artists that I like and fuck with and all of that. They be like, yo, how do you do that? Like, this nigga's fucking crazy. I'm like they never met niggas like us. Cause till this day we remain humble.
And y'all still dropping dope ass music too. It's not like some of the cats who maybe not releasing anything like they did back in the days. Everybody in the crew was still dropping dope ass hip hop music.
Well, not everybody. I mean,
not
like
everybody.
OGC ain't put out no music in years, but you know what I mean.
Understood. I mean,
but overall, our flag is still in the hip hop ground. You know what I'm saying? That we doing dope shit. So we ain't doing whack shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you released a project in September of last year.
You might as well say we released a double album. We released our fucking, who was that? Speaker Box and the Love Below. Like, his shit came out August 8th. Mine came out September 22nd.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Back to back. So, y'all, what I'm trying to say is that your fans, you're still blessing your fans all these years later, you
Absolutely.
know? It's not like we can only listen to rock from 20-something years ago. We can still rock to your new shit.
Right.
And your new shit is dope as hell. You got that single track with the video, Good Weed, Bitches and Guns.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Just want to make sure I said that right.
Yes,
you shot the video. It's super dope. It's like in a bar scene, kind of mysterious.
Yes.
What was the name of the album? Is Rockness AP. After Price. Rest in peace, Sean Price passed away, and you dropped. That was your album after he had passed away, but it was also your first solo official album, which is crazy. That 20-something years later, it's your official solo. You drop mixtapes or whatever, but this was a really official solo album.
It almost feels like I've been bullshitting around this whole time. Like, nigga,
like, where's your solo album? It should have been whatever. So,
look, my shit came out before Detox. I ain't mad.
No doubt.
That was my measuring stick.
So you dropped the album September of last year. What is the? I mean, it's Rockness AP. Can you talk a little bit about that?
The concept, is Rockness After Price. It's a dedication album to my boy, but it ain't all Salby. I mean, I guess it's a Salby song or one and a half on there, but it's bars. You understand what I'm saying? It's a tribute to Heltah Skeltah culture, which has always been, don't ever be the corny nigga on the song, even if it's you by yourself, nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like, especially if it's you by yourself. So it's like, there's bars on the shit, but the way I wanted to do I wanted to include dudes who, it's a fraternity of dudes who know what I've been through. And these are like, dudes like members of Wutang or members of D12, you know what I mean? Dudes who have been through, people from legendary, or not even to say legendary, but just happen to be legendary, but yeah, people from legendary groups who lost a member in hip hop, you know what I'm saying? It's that's a fraternity you don't want to be a part of, but if you happen to be a part of it, then, come fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Because I needed that at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you needed that camaraderie with individuals who understand what you're going through at the moment.
You know what I mean? So with that, we got my man Canava from D12.
Okay, No, the feature is crazy on the album.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking, shout out to Proof. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Proof. I got 3 members of the Wutang on there. No, R.I.P. ODB. Who else? I got my boy Young Noble on there.
Okay.
You know, rest in peace,
Exactly.
Machiavelli, Gaddafi, Fatal Hussein.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, if I could have, I'd have got every single member of that fraternity on the album. If I could, I'd have had Mr. Cheeks on it. I'd have even had like an Onyx member, because they lost fucking X1. Like, X1 was my boy too. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dr. Dre or any member from NWA. You understand what I'm saying? Dr. Dre too big. I could never get him on a song right now. Maybe I could have hustled. Maybe I could have got MC Ren. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
MC Ren, shit. When NWA first came out, MC Ren was my favorite member because he seemed like the more lyrical one. You know, Q was a storyteller. Yeah. But Ren had them balls to me. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that though. You know what I mean?
I'm happy you released the single, "The Good Weed, Bitches and Guns,"
yes.
Because it's not a feature track. It's just
right.
you alone showing though. Yeah, even though I got a lot of features on this, this is my album. I raps exactly, bars, motherfucker, and the video is dope. Even though it's like it's you in the bar, it's shot beautifully. It's just something about it's captivating. Like, yo, this dude's rap at the bar looks so dope. Why'd y'all shoot? How'd y'all decide to?
Bars.
Okay, makes sense now. Bars at a bar got you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The song's Good Weed, Bitches and Guns. It was actually a smoking bar, like a smoking lounge we was in.
Like a cigar?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We was smoking, you know what I'm saying? We was doing our thing. But yeah, so we in there. You know, I feel like we needed more bitches, but you know,
no, but it was still
there was a couple in there that made sense.
Yeah, because of the beat with your rhyme and your flow and everything, it's like you don't even care that you don't got that in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's a couple in there.
Yeah, it's a couple in there, exactly. Yeah. It's like you always have more, but that's not
cool. It's
you know
what I'm saying? It ain't crazy.
No,
but they're not. Then you know, there's the Shine Down video. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. You saw that one. That's featuring my man Kofi Black.
So that was the second video drop. That was the second video drop from that project.
Yeah. We got more videos on the way from that. We're actually about to drop one on the next Monster Monday available.
Nice. Can you announce which track it is?
Yeah, it's just rap. It's
rap,
the intro song on the album. I think that's the most bar heavy song on the album. Like I'm so impressed with the shit I said on that album, on that song.
On that
right
track,
there.
Yeah. Whoa. Are you planning on releasing more videos too besides this third one? Like how you plan? Because you got a lot. I mean, that album has a lot of songs on it, and you know, so many dope videos can be done with the track. So
yes, I am, absolutely.
And I mean, I know the reception has been great because that video I saw you post it, other people posted. When I posted, so many people hit me with the comments like, "Yo, this shit is dope. This shit is dope. I love this. Thank you. Yo, Rockness is killing it."
All of the media outlets and publications that I've stumbled across have all said good things about it. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna keep it 100. Like a lot of the dudes that I used to listen to, that were my friend, I listen to them and I don't love it no more. You understand what I'm saying? And that's, I mean, for whatever, I don't know why. It's not a diss to them. It's, you know, I don't know. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I mean, I do, but you know, I just appreciate the fact that people still listen to my shit and are still able to say and mean it when they say, "Yo, you how the fuck are you still getting better?" You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. The flow, and I mean, you always had your voice and your style and your flow, which is Rockness Monsta. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could tell that's you on the mic now. You know, so that was your. Can you see yourself being in another group again, or do you see yourself pursuing as a solo artist from now on?
I mean, that was the thing. Like with me and P, like we was both solo artists that were just afraid to fly solo. You know, we were young and we were looking for a comrade, but that's what makes us the best duo ever, because we were born to be solo. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
There was too much talented stuff in the group.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like anytime me and P, any room P is in, he's the biggest personality in the room. Any room I'm in, I'm the biggest personality in the room. Sometimes I hide it though. Okay. That's the difference.
So that could be good for a group and you have two amazing MCs, or it could be Negative, you're saying
No,
sometimes?
I'm saying it was super good. It was so good that, I mean, you couldn't go wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Like we knew what mattered when it came to being dope. You know what I'm saying? We knew how to be dope, period. You know what I'm saying? Whether we did back and forth raps or whether we did, look son, I'ma only rhyme once on this song, you go. You understand what I'm saying? Like we knew if it was gonna be dope. If it was, look, we did one song in our whole history of existence where we went, yo, erase that shit.
Just one time? Do you remember why? Can you say why? Do you remember?
No.
Okay.
No, I remember. No.
But you can't say why. Okay.
No, it was whack. It was terrible. I remember why. I thought you said, do you remember a line? I'm like, yeah, I remember, but I won't say. It was terrible. We didn't like it. But that's the thing. Like, that shit wouldn't make it out the studio. You know what I'm saying?
You're not going to drop whack shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's not going to happen.
So where can people check you out before we get into this freestyle session? We're on our way to the city to meet my man, the pastry chef, who's made a special pastry dish for Rock. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Special pastry.
Yeah. It's perfect because you said you were snack. You know, you
snack king, DJFK,
you know,
junk food king.
When you talk about it, so you said so in Europe on the tours, you would be the one they would come to trust. Like, yo, pick out which one.
Wake me up off the fucking out the van, yo, rap. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Boogers in my eyes. Nah, don't fuck with those, son.
How would you know? Because you tried them? Because you tried them? Or you just know, you can tell? Like, with just some experience?
I could tell.
Like, don't fuck with that shit. That shit don't taste too good. This shit right here.
Yeah.
So, where in Europe, like, where's your favorite snacks? Which?
I think Switzerland and Amsterdam.
Okay.
Amsterdam, got it. Switzerland had these cookies. I think they stopped making them shits. I ain't seen them in a while, so that's kind of taking them out the running. Amsterdam.
That was the best right there. And you could blaze too at the same time. Yeah. I mean, legally, so it makes it more enjoyable and shit. So you know, we're about to hop in the tunnel. You down to get into this freestyle shit? Freestyle Drive. We about to get into the freestyle session. Got my man Rockness Monsta, rock hip hop legend right here in the car with me from Brooklyn, Brownsville. Heltah Skeltah. Y'all motherfuckers know already. I don't gotta tell y'all. So make sure you check out his last project, Rockness AP. That's Rockness After Price. He dropped 2 videos. He got a 3rd one coming out soon for y'all. Hopefully it'll be out around the same time as this interview. You know what I'm saying? And you can check him out on IG, Rockness BCC, on Instagram. We about to get into this hip hop. You ready, Rock?
Yeah, I got boss.
Alright. Yeah. Welcome to New York. Got my man Rock, BCC, hip hop. Yeah.
I chose this beat for a specific reason, bro. It's called Welcome to New York City. But the originators, the dudes who did the original version, they gave you a more classy, a money paid, beautiful version of the city.
Yeah.
I'm here to give you the gritty version.
No doubt.
Welcome to New York City.
Rockness Monsta.
Delegator of demolition. Ain't no demonics. My dudes just dirty. No Diana damage or dominance. Fast learner. Barry Allen was sket. Flash burner. Visibly see the volume increase to a blast turner. Smack smirk off a scrap for free. Nat Turner. A Mac black burst in your back. It's a rap earth. I rap murder for that bad cash earner. Slinging rock but not in a trap. But you crack server. Listen, who's that creeping through my window? I will shoot the shit out of brother man from the 5th floor. Ben rock for chords in the panic at the disco. Had him shaking that pay and turn that bitch into a strip show.
Wow.
Shit though. No Cisco, no Calypso. Y'all them blue bitch apocalypto. But Brownsville will be schizo. Microphone check. What 1212's my zip code, bitch. No, you ain't with those shits. No, not really. Me and my niggas so lactose intolerant, meaning if you ain't bout guns, you not one of us. No interviews in a few minutes, introduce you to hot ones. Ain't no hot wings, but you got wings on your back and the doc not bringing you back. Thinking of asking me, is my raps real? I think you a rat. Nigga, I could bring you a Mac, but I ain't a Pinto.
Woo! Rockness Monsta. That shit was crazy.
Welcome to New York
City. Yeah. Welcome to New York Gritty.
Yeah.
Telling you the real side of New York, not that gentrified shit that y'all know about, not that old Brooklyn shit.
Welcome to New York Gritty.
Welcome to New York Gritty. Yeah, rock. It's our real hip hop right here. We're gonna give y'all one more. You down for one more?
Yeah, I got some more.
All right.
I got some more.
Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm wait till the light changes, so we can, you know, drop around a little bit. You got the water. You good? All right. That shit was New York City. Get into this next instrumental. Some classic for y'all. Got my man Rock. Yeah. Over 20 years in the game. He dropped his first album in '96, and he's still blessing y'all with dope hip hop. His last project last year, Rockness AP.
It's that little pause right there, right?
Yeah, that's that
I said, word is Bon Jovi. Nigga, we halfway there. You can clap right here. Your life's a dream, and this morning, wake up. Kick yourself straight up. MC Hammer, Brownsville D-sets and beat blam ya. Trigger cons to get shit popped up. We spammers, show you fuckers more flashes of light than 3 cameras. But these ain't no cameras, no, but these cannons. I'm gonna do it again. Let it play. Fuck that, let it play. It's the real shit. Hold on. I was messing up. Hold on, I got you. Check out. I said, word is Bon Jovi. Nigga, we halfway there. You living on the prig and clap right there. Listen, your life's a dream and this morning, wake up translation. Kick yourself straight up. MC Hammer, Brownsville D-sets and beat blam ya. Trigger con to get shit popped up. We spammers, show you fuckers more flashes of light than 3 cameras. But these ain't no cameras, no, but these cannons, yes. You ain't no thugger, no bully, really, to me it's clear you booty. Huxtable pussy, none of you rookies even on my radar. So sloppy, so not me. So Jimmy Hoffa, nobody, huh? So Rocky, my bitch, codename Adrian. With a dime nickel plated 10mm, she played a win. Bust the lead, bust your head, y'all's a bunch of necro. Philiacs, niggas fucking dead. Money making Mitch in the whip with A, flustered fed. Exactly what he said. Nigga, I ain't studied yet. I could introduce shit a million, yeah, that was a threat. Whether I met my baby brother or the scared, you should be worried. Eulogies, you could be buried. Goons got and flurries, dude, shit is scary. Listen, truth is a very hard thing to swallow. The truth is, niggas better leave me alone like a bank borrow. Bang hollows out that thing till that thing hollow. Bang models over cheap champagne bottles. Cheap shit, for real. I'm fucking with y'all. Let me get out of here.
Yeah, my man, the Rockness Monsta. Rock, hip-hop legend with me on Freestyle Drive. I'm Lebanese Ether. Make sure you check out all my previous episodes on freestyledrive.com. Thank you, my man, Rock. Again, where can people check you out online? Where's the best places?
Well, I'm addicted to Instagram, so Rockness BCC.
Like the rest of us, yeah.
On IG. I got a website, though.
Okay.
So I'm rocknessmonsta.com.
Rocknessmonsta.com.
Yeah. I also got a Bandcamp. Rockness.band. You know what? Go to my Facebook.
And you'll find everything
Rock
on there.
Facebook,
yeah.
and you get the Bandcamp link on there. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm not hard to find. You know what I'm saying? The website, rocknessmonsta.com, the Facebook.
Just search your name, you'll find it all.
Just search my name and you will find me. It ain't that tricky. It's
gonna be in my description too. So
IG is Rockness BCC, and hit me up. You know, I raps, I host. You know what I'm saying? I do hooks.
All of that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I raps. You understand? We got shirts and shit. You know.
Yo, the shirts are crazy. I really like the shirts you make with the
album cover jump off.
Yeah, like the different designs, like the different.
Those are the classics. Those are the classics. But we got the, you know what I'm saying, for the simpler ones too.
Nice.
You know, for niggas who might feel like
the
this.
regular tee instead of all the art, with all the artwork everywhere.
You might not want your shirt. You might not want to wear a painting. You understand what I'm saying today?
That's what it looked like. We're looking like something exactly.
Yeah,
like
shit is nice. You know what I'm saying? But those shirts is the shit. Like they sublimated. They don't shrink. They don't wrinkle, b. Like they don't. You know what I'm saying? Shit is dope. They don't fade, wrinkle, none of that shit. So
no doubt. So they can find all that on your website.
All of that. You gonna go to my website, get all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Go to my Facebook, and it'll take you to my Bandcamp, where you can find Rock of Heltah Skeltah on Facebook. You can find all that shit. Rockness BCC on IG and Rockness Monsta on motherfucking rocknessmonsta.com.
Perfect.
Rock on.
We about to take a little break, then we're gonna meet my man
Culinary
Harassment, who's making a special snack for my man Rock today.
Culinary Harassment?
That's his name, yeah.
What a name.
He's an artistic chef and all that, so we'll be back, alright? What's going on, my man? Yeah, come through to the back, yo.
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, my man. Get comfortable, yeah. What's going on? Got my man Culinary Harassment. This is a new for Freestyle Drive.
That's a great fucking name right there.
Yeah.
Culinary
He got a special dessert for us. It's a new segment of Freestyle Drive that we're gonna bring to you here and there, a couple episodes. You know what I'm saying? My man got his time to.
I'm the first.
You the first, man. You're the first. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, before you show us, tell us a little about yourself. Your name is Culinary Harassment. You're a pastry chef,
yes.
a hip hop fan,
Absolutely,
fanatics.
yeah.
So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Man, like I came here when I was 14 in the States. Came from Bosnia. So I lived in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I started picking up a little bit off of, friends that I was hanging out with about rap and shit.
Okay.
The funny thing is, a friend of mine from high school, Sean, he was picking up mixtapes. There was only one place you can get in Harrisburg, like an actual mixtape, and some CDs and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember getting some stuff from OGC, and I remember hearing your voice, and your voice was so deep, and I was like, who the fuck is this? And that kind of like made me really like kind of like pay attention more to rap, the artists. Okay. It really made me kind of like made me listen.
So that was some of the first hip hop you listened to?
Yeah. I used to be like I used to just nod my head to the beat, but he actually when I heard your shit, I was like, I started listening to the words more. Yeah. And then when I was like, like this, and then you pay attention to it. Those were the days, 90s, man, when you were like when rhymes mattered.
Exactly.
Glad I could do that for you. I love all the hip hop, but in my opinion, I think like the words I think it's the dopest because we actually get to give you the message.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we get to say to you what all the rest of us have been feeling and shit. That's a big deal.
And the thing is, like, I come from, former Yugoslavia. I'm from Bosnia. So I came here as a refugee and shit. So
because of the war situation.
Yeah. So I was able to connect with underprivileged, and that was my entry into the hip hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I hear stories from your neck of the woods, I can't say that I can relate, but I can identify.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there's a whole lot of.
You can relate to a lot of it,
Yeah.
We all have different experiences from different struggles, different backgrounds. Yeah. But that's kind of what you were saying, was that your words, you was feeding us that even on an international level, people can relate, you know? And that's how hip hop is internationally now.
Yeah.
Like maybe in the 90s it was getting there, it was still slow, but now everybody loves hip hop all over the world. Yeah. But when you was in Bosnia, you never heard hip hop in Bosnia? It was more when you came to the United States?
No, I mean, like I like the earliest fucking things that I've heard was like, it was mainstream, MC Hammer type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But there was no Public Enemy was the only thing that was I had a chance to meet fucking Chuck D too years ago. Yeah. Okay. So that was kind of a big deal to me too. You know what I mean?
Got you.
That's still a big deal.
Yeah. It still is.
Because when I told you Rock was gonna be on the show, you were like, "Oh shit, I know it. I've been listening to his shit."
But that's the thing. I was in high school, man, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, I'll be honest with you. You live in New York, right? You see all the celebrities walking. I don't bat an eyelash. You know what I'm saying? Like where I work at, they come around a lot.
Yeah.
But when you have somebody who had some sort of an impact in your life, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of the fucking level of it, it's
shit. That's a big deal to me. Like, I mean, think about it. Of all of the hip hop, I just told you what made me start listening to, you know what I'm saying? It was UTFO, Fat Boys that did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Made that impact on me. That made me really start listening to lyrics and listening to hip hop and rap. And then shortly after that, I started rapping. You understand what I'm saying? And that shit changed my life. You know what I mean? So for me to be the conduit to anybody, I started listening. I listened to it a little bit. But when I heard this nigga, I started that's a big deal.
Yeah, no doubt. You know I mean, and then we're like, because you do art with the culinary stuff. So when you kind of reach out to me, you're like, yo, let's mix this hip hop culinary, with the show, because the hip hop based show was dope. So what you do, like baked goods with hip hop themes? Like, can you talk about that a little?
I mean, like, I started off years ago because, like, I have a love for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself hip hop, but it's I showed you some pictures out there.
I was telling Rock about the BIG joint, the crown, and
Yeah, so I've kind of like, you know, I don't necessarily make a cake that you know,
the Wutang joint,
yeah. But I draw references out of my life and how that group or individual has affected me in a way, like even to this day, you know what I mean? So I kind of like, you know, I kind of, it's not really a play. It's kind of. I can't tell you, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I kind of pick who I want to, you know.
Understood, yeah.
And then just fucking, and I kind of like.
It's what you rock with. It's what inspires
like
you.
When you hear the beat, right? You don't necessarily know what you're gonna write about, right? But then when you fucking start writing, then you know when it's done, like, oh, this is it.
Right.
So it's kind of the same thing with when I do desserts. I don't really have a grand design.
Gotcha.
You know, the grand design is when it's done.
So in the process, in the baking,
absolutely,
and then, So what do you got for us today?
Yeah, I was about to say this.
Because it's perfect. Because Rockness Monsta, he's a snack food king.
Yeah, they call me JFK.
Oh, JFK, my junk food king.
Junk food king.
So when he was on tour in Europe, he would tell them all the different spots, what's the good shit to get. So you don't buy something like don't taste too good, you know?
Yeah, like I would pick them off eye, like the eye test. Like I never tasted them snacks before, and I picked the right ones.
Yo, this is so dope right here. This is so dope. Culinary harassment. Middle of work with his pastry. Woo! Wow.
So that right there is Little Rock.
Yeah. So what is this right here? Tell us.
It's coconut pineapple cake.
Oh my God.
Coconut
pineapple
cake.
With the passion fruit cream.
Yo, he won.
Beautiful.
Yo, he won with that because he told me it was some chocolate shit, right?
I thought it was chocolate raspberry. You told me I was
wrong.
I
didn't say none of that. No,
my bad.
What I didn't tell him is that I'm not really a chocolate guy.
Okay, all right.
You understand what I'm saying?
So the only chocolate there is
that's
on the
dope.
glaze.
It's the outside. It's the outside.
No,
I saw the chocolate, I was like, I assumed it was chocolate,
No,
but the
I do
inside
that.
is all different ingredients.
Yeah. And then on the bottom, you got a hazelnut crunch layer.
All right, let's get into this rock.
Wait a second.
Yeah, all right. Let's do it. It's the whole cake. And we videotape at the same time. We about to get it. This turned into a cooking show. This turning into a Bravo show.
Yo, I got two more in the back over here for you guys. If you guys
beautiful.
Want to share with somebody later, or if you want to.
I might want to take home from one. You might take one.
Hold up, man. Hold up. Wait a second, man.
We fighting over already.
Right here, like,
you got us beef
right here. Look at this tomorrow.
True that. It's all for the artist. It's all for the artist. My man. Can't be greedy, Ether. we about to get into this right now.
It's gonna contribute to a great night tonight. So
this is
get to take two of these home. What?
Look at this consistency. Oh my God.
Yeah.
For the win.
Delicious.
That's what's up.
Tell me the flavors again.
Coconut pineapple cake with the
pineapple, the pineapple
with the passion fruit.
That's what it takes to do the passion fruit. Hells yeah. This is amazing. I feel bad breaking into it. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, you told me that earlier. Yeah.
It's like a work of art right here. It's
like a rock.
Exactly, like a rock. You know what I'm saying? They fit the theme.
Yup.
This is beautiful.
That's what's up.
This is really good, man. Yep. I know sometimes in cooking shows, like, you got to take a second and be like, you got to give your responses and stuff, but this is too good. Fuck the audience right now. I'm enjoying this, right? I'm
going to turn the cameras off.
Exactly, right? Let's turn it up. Real fast, where can people check you out online?
Yeah, absolutely. Instagram at Culinary Harassment.
Culinary Harassment. Why'd you pick that name for anyway? Because even Rock was asking, like, what's up? That's a dope ass name. Where'd you get that from?
You know,
because he's a gangster.
It's like, you know, I like what I do, but I don't necessarily like the industry I'm in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, you know, I really can be as creative as I want to be. You know what I mean? I get handcuffed a lot, so it's like, this is my opportunity to do me and be me. You know what I'm saying?
It's just dope, man. I love the.
And considering the fact that you're the first one, you know what I'm saying, trying this, it's just like, man.
I'm so happy it worked
out.
This is a win. Cause I picked him up in Brownsville, yo. I'm like, damn, this dude's restaurant's all the way in Midtown. I hope Rock got time for me to come through. You know what I'm saying? I was like, usually I do the interview in the neighborhood and drop the artist back up because they got other things. But Rock was like, nah, I'm a junk food king.
That's what's up.
I don't make time for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah, when you told me that, he might not be like, you know what I'm saying, like you got asking for it, I was like, ah man.
I had to make sure it worked out with his schedule.
You ate the gold balls on top, pause?
Oh no, I didn't, but I'm about to right now. Gold balls, pause. What is that? What is the crunchy top?
It's like a wafer.
So good. And it's like a wafer on the bottom too, like a little circular wafer.
Yeah, that's the thing that with the hazelnut.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is and you tell me that you You mess with all natural ingredients. You try to mess with as much
Yeah,
as possible.
like that, especially like like things like this. Like I try to buy the I mean, the best ingredients give you the best product. You know what I mean? And in instances like this, like I don't like to cheat. You know what I mean?
This is beautiful. This is delicious, man. I'm sorry for eating on the show, whatever. It's a hip hop show.
That.
But fuck that, exactly. I'm sorry y'all can't try this, but y'all can hit up my man Culinary Harassment. He bakes soup. Just check out his page. He got mad good. It's mad artistic, and it's just delicious.
There's certain things me and Ruck would never do when he was alive. Like, I would never mention the name of the group before Heltah Skeltah. Before the name we had was whack. I wouldn't mention it when we was alive. When he was alive, I ain't gonna mention it now that they're gone. Another thing we never used to do was eat on camera. But fuck that.
It's a new era right now. Fuck
That's
that. Thank you, my man, Culinary Harassment again.
Absolutely.
People check you out online, Culinary Harassment. They can hit you up for special.
I appreciate that.
Like you bake for like personal special stuff, or is just on your arts?
No, they can hit me up. We can collaborate on things. They can, you know, people want me to make something for them.
That hazelnut was
at the end of the day,
Sorry
you know, it's my design. It's my thing. You can pretty much tell me like what flavors you want. You know what I mean? But I don't do that like, oh, can you make me a cake that looks like such and such? I don't do that.
So that'll be you feel it. You're the
artist.
artist.
That's the authenticity of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's art, man. That's how artists look. Come on, B.
At the end of the day,
You don't tell a DJ what record you want to hear. They never
Exactly.
play it.
Exactly.
They never play it.
No doubt.
You niggas be in the club all the time asking the DJ to play whatever you want to play. Go to the DJ's IG and see how many posts they have shitting on you for request. They never play it. They never play it. They got memes for you niggas.
So true,
all that
they do.
shit. They never play it, God. I'm telling you. I run with beat miners. You understand what I'm saying? I know mad DJs, B. They never play it. He's never gonna make.
Exactly.
This is not McDonald's. This is something different. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't fast food. This is culinary art.
No doubt.
It's a difference.
No doubt. That's a dope cosign from Rockness himself.
Word up.
Culinary Harassment. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you being on the show. We're gonna have you on the future episodes too. You know what I'm saying? Work it out. Come through to the city when we can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Have you on with the baked goods. It's a surprise. This is amazing right here. Delicious. Happy Rock. Enjoyed it. You can tell. You can tell. It's gone. It's done. I'm gonna wait till the camera's off to finish. You know, whatever. Again, Culinary Harassment online. Rockness BCC on IG. RocknessMonsta.com for the website. For everything else. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace out.